What I got out of today's session primarily was really getting a good understanding, a better understanding for me on life cycle assessments. And I really truly believe now that if this coalition can get the right people, I mean, I'm not saying that we're just looking for select people, but people that have a broad interest or involvement and understanding of what life cycle assessments are all about. And there may be some education that we have to do in there. But I truly believe that that is going to be one of the greatest accomplishments the coalition could have, is to start looking at products that are on the market now, not trying to eliminate things, but to start looking at things that end users, that the public, that governments can recognize as ways towards fulfilling, I would say, a promise of sustainability for products. And again, enhancing, I think, the whole economic profile of our country.
Me, I think it's a great opportunity to bring the fire suppression business into the world of sustainability, because these two disparate forces have never come together before, really. And to me, it's a really amazing thing to sit in a room and hear the fire suppression people talk about what they have to talk about, and then the sustainability people talk about what they talk about, and bring it all together into one. Because, you know, in the new world that we live in, we're really coming to this point where we've got to come to grips with this, take the bull by the horns. And the coalition pulling this all together is really a very significant step, and I think is going to provide a great benefit for the industry as a whole.
What I'd like the coalition to focus on is the cradle-to-grave concept of making sure that all these materials that we're producing, that end of the life, we have a plan for it, and we have a way of disposing of these materials in a safe, environmentally friendly way, but at the same time also pay attention to the business aspects of it. And this would include more than just the clean agents or anything like that. It's also the electronics, the wiring, the cylinder valve assemblies, all those things that go into a total system. We need to pay attention to that and make sure they're disposed of properly.
The reason I'm involved with the coalition is to help promote change in the direction of sustainability in the fire suppression industry. I've been deeply involved in the whole LEED world, and I've seen how market-based activity in an industry can really transform the industry in the direction of sustainability. And I think there's a huge opportunity to do that for the fire suppression industry. And I think that all of the things the coalition is doing are good things to help create the opportunity for that to happen. Which one will be the one that tips the industry over and actually makes significant change happen, we'll see. But I think the full range of things that are being done by the coalition, one or two of them will take hold and make the change happen. So that includes developing strategies for best practices for sustainability and fire suppression, LCA work on figuring out what the whole impact of fire suppression is, and also really focusing on the end of life of fire suppression systems and finding out what happens to all of the agents. So I think among those things will create opportunities for companies to stand out as doing better on sustainability for fire suppression, and then their competitors will want to catch up with them, which will achieve the sustainability that's all of our goals.